Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. The patch notes for the update that comes out with the Great One Roe Deer and comes out on the 14th of April on a Tuesday. And we finally got a lot of information that we were missing from before. I will be going over what some of that is as I attempt to swap out some roe deer. Some female roe deer. We got all the new furs for the fallow deer. We only had one. We only knew of one from early access from other content creators, and that was the leucistic. But the other ones were the... Hold on. The acromelanistic and erythristic. I was debating on whether it would be erythristic. Ooh. I was between erythristic, or acromelanistic and mosaic. I'm very pleased that they went with the acromelanistic. The acromelanistic was definitely a better option. I'm not a fan of the mosaic at all. So, but erythristic and acromelanistic, absolutely great fur types. And then the weapon pack as well, which I'm sure you guys are all aware of. 599 American, I'm assuming. We got the 500, the 17 HMR, the 25-06, and the 22 mag shotgun. And then we got the moose antler update with 11 new antlers and new textures for the old ones as well, which are absolutely amazing. And then the new great one, the Great One Roe Deer, which here I will pop up the image. We finally got the fur variation names here. So we got the Kindle Dawn, which is the top left here, I'm assuming. Makes sense, the Kindle Dawn. And then the Wildfire on the far right, on the top right. And then the Ghost Veil at the bottom left, which is like the more gray one. And then the Moon Marked, which is the like very black and white. The very white and black, I guess, one. And then the Mistbound, which is like the gray with the black head, which is the one that Pro XDK got. First ever Great One Roe Deer spawned. And then the Rust Veil, which is the bottom right. They all look really incredible. My favorite is the Wildfire and the Moon Marked, personally. I know the Wildfire is like a fan favorite here. I mean, it looks really good. And then we have some improvements. Reserve with large amounts of water have been optimized to performance, and then some bug fixes. One of these bug fixes is huge. So certain hunters, here's what it says: certain hunters were missing their whimsy modifier and were completely unable to see their completely fictional mythical haggis creature on Scotland. We've evened out the playing field by handing out whimsy to those who lacked it. And then they did surgery on the badgers and removed forests that are supposed to be there. Reduced the possibility of uncommon dark brown and light brown plumages for wild turkey. Equipment. Fixing the problem of being stuck under the carcass feeder when you jump from beneath it. I'm hoping that's a... And then... Let's see. You can't place items too close to each other to, like, bug out the icons as well. And then gameplay. Fixed a bug where harvesting an animal on top of a game feeder would open both menus. And then to fix a mission of the out of her comfort zone on Silver Ridge Peaks, where it's a human icon rather than an imposter snow leopard. Multiplayer and issue resolve where animals spawn too close to the session host. Fix a crash where that would happen when you rapidly open the menu again after fast traveling to another map. Dark brown to light brown cruisers are now correctly labeled as uncommon in the trophy manager rather than very rare. In the trophies, starting weapons on display displaying your trophy lodge could constantly remain where they were starting a new game. Fix a Schrader issue that caused certain animals to grow creepy looking spikes below their mouth on the trophy preview. Aram Turkey is now centered on the preview screen. Previewing scopes will show your default reticle when you first entering the scope customization. In Spanish, we fixed an issue where the text wasn't fitting. There's a lot here. Fixed where you couldn't exit the backpack overload pop-up after buying an item. You should no longer get the optimized option to customize a tent that isn't yours. Fix an issue where the scroll bar in the customization menu wasn't resisting or resetting after closing and reopening the menu. Resolve an issue where the tooltip on the map menu would flicker when using a controller. There's a bug where the selecting cancel on the fast travel option menu would cause multiple cancel options to show up on the next attempts. Class 5 animals in the collection now show the class 5 boar icon rather than the incorrectly displaying the class 4 deer icon. Remove the visible wall near some trees on near Quart. I cannot say that. On Tornasheen. No, you aren't crazy. Okay, there's an invisible wall somewhere on Tornasheen. So that is the patch notes for the new update coming tomorrow. And I'm really excited for this update. The new gun, the new guns, the fallow rares, the moose. Definitely hoping I can get some of the new fallow rares, my fallow grind here. Hopefully a super rare. Holy. Ah. Is that 2 solo female? It is. Okay. I'll try to get rid of these 2. Oh. Wait, there's something else there. Don't tell me it's a bug. Okay. Alright. Hopefully I can get this great one actually fast. I am going to be grinding the heck out of these guys. See, here's the problem. I have such horrible aim. I don't even know how many I got there. But anyway, that is the patch notes for the update coming out tomorrow, April 14th of 2026, with the gray one right here, which is absolutely sick. Hopefully, I gave up on the boar. I was planning on doing it on the machine, but changed my mind, and now I'm on Quattro. And I'm appreciating that decision because it is so much easier. Is that a solo? No, it's not. Yeah. Just getting that. Alright. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I do have a Discord now. Link is in the description. Tell me what your guys' favorite part of this update is down in the comment section. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.